The Convention on the Rights of the Child was a very important event. The passage by the General Assembly was a very important event for people who work with children throughout the world. It really sort of was an ethical framework of confronting children's problems and addressing them in a way that involved children in a more respectful way than had been done conventionally, you know, where you do it through parents, you do it through advocates for children. But children themselves were sort of conceived of as irresponsible, as immature, unreliable. And the convention says that ethically this may be true, but one has to adjust one's framework to the developmental competence of a child. So all 7-year-olds are not the same. Some are more ready to participate in decision-making than others are. And one has to take that ethic, if you will, into consideration. Well, one of the things that we were really concerned about is how to involve children in a legitimate, equal way in bringing them into the project. I mean, you know, we were Harvard professors, we were scientists, established scientists, we were professionals. So here we are working with children, and we want their honest opinions about things, but we don't know them. And there is a sort of classic authoritarian stance where children are supposed to succumb, if you will, or agree with, or obey, or play by the rules that adults set. So that happened. I mean, this ethical application and extension of the convention was happening at the time that we were formulating the Project on Human Development in Chicago Neighborhoods, thinking about how would we address the problems of children in a city like Chicago when we were primarily interested in violence. So we started to think seriously about this, and it was in the Chicago Project that we started this idea of consulting with children, having children become interns in the project. So during the summers we would have small groups of children come and actually learn the research techniques that we were using. And from there, the idea grew to say that if we're interested in community welfare, collective efficacy, which was the great discovery of the Chicago Project, then what role did children play in the understanding of that, and what role should children play in building more competent neighborhoods?